Hello everybody, today I'm going to be showing you how to do the Enderman XP farm. So, I found this to be one of the most efficient XP farms in getting fast XP, plus you also get lots of Ender Pearls. So I'll show you how to first get there. So first you're going to need Eye of Enders. To make these you're going to need Blaze Powder and Ender Pearl. And then to craft them you put one on the bottom and the Eye of Ender Pearl on top and you make it. But to make Blaze Powder, you're going to need to have Blaze Rod. And you have to go to the Nether and kill Blaze to get one of these. And to craft a Blaze Powder, you just put one in, you get two. Okay, so now the trick to getting to the end is using these. You might need lots, so I'd recommend saving up if you're using this on a survival world. So all you do is you right click and you see where it goes. So this one is going over here. So I'm just going to have to head in this direction until I end up finding it. You just keep doing this repeatedly until when you around the area, it'll go, instead of going up in the air like that, it'll go down towards the ground, towards the spot in a 60. And if it drops, don't worry. That's just the way to get your Ender Pearls back. Anyways, I'll be back when I find the Ender Portal, whatever. See ya. Let's go down, and as you can see, they're going right here. So I'm gonna dig down from here. Be careful, especially on survival, like a regular survival world, because you may just end up falling into the lava pit or something. They do have lava pits near the spawner. And I'm gonna turn this to peaceful just for now because there is silverfish, like not like it matters, but in the end, let's see how there's lava. And let's destroy this actually. Let's find the settings on something bad. Sorry about this, I should really focus on doing this. I'm gonna put it tiny here. I'd recommend defeating the Ender Dragon. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna need 12 Ender Pearls actually to do this. Just gonna place the Ender Pearls each one of the sockets. You don't want to destroy these. Then the portal will become active after you do that. And then we'll get right to the XP part when we start making the spawner. Oh, and there we'll so you go in the end. There would be an. I'd recommend defeating the Ender Dragon. You'll spawn in this room, and I'll show you what to do in the next part. Okay, so now we are officially in the end, and what you want to do is just kind of dig out of this room, or at least get out. And there is the Ender Dragon. You don't have to worry about that right now. So what you want to do is you want to come to the very edge of something around this, and you want to take a block and start building out. I'd recommend building out 150 blocks. In survival, if you're in survival, all you're gonna do is just hold shift 2, 3, 4, all the way to 250. And I will be back once I have completed that. Later. Hello everybody, I'm back. And I went out 150 blocks now, but I also added a minecart tracks. Let me just find a minecart here. Okay, here we go. So this is how it works, and I'll show you just push this button. There we go. It's very simple to make. All it takes is a few redstone and just any block. It's pretty long, and I'll show you what the next part is. Next part we have to go down. Where am I going? Ooh. Okay, there we go. Thought I was gonna die there. Anyways, to make this, all you gotta do, just have a redstone wire. You hold shift where there isn't a spot where the block is. You hold shift. Just place the block on top. There. I don't really care about neatness right now. And then the next part is to actually bring it down. Oh, and when I'm on peaceful now, but they will spawn on the tracks. So you might want to put something too high above you so they can't spawn. The next part is going down. Let's see what level. We're gonna have to check what level you're on. So I'm on level 54. I want to go down to like around level 10. Just you get more chances for spawning and better efficient spawners. Anyways, so what you're gonna need, if you're on survival, you're gonna need water bucket. This is to get down. So what we're gonna need to do, you're gonna place it down, and then I'll just use this. You're just gonna have to float down, and then you're just gonna go down like this. Oops. Oh, you're gonna just bring it down. Oh, you're just gonna bring it down this whole way to as far as you want. And let's say you get to the bottom, and you're just gonna extend it outward and make stairs. I'm sure you can figure out how to do with the water. But you just want to go down to around level 10. I'm guessing you could go lower. I wouldn't go too much lower than level... yeah, don't go lower than level 5. Otherwise, you have to do some stuff underneath. And, yeah. So, I will show you this just building it on creative. And I keep falling. What is this? It's horrible. Okay, so what you're gonna do, just gonna build it down. Keep going like this until you reach level. I'd do it at level 10. That's just my recommendation. Once you hit level 10, I will be back with you. So, okay, you gotta be kidding me, right? That was probably... What's wrong with my names on my worlds? Some of these worlds are really messed up. Anyways, I really screwed up there. Okay. Oh, just go. What? I'm just gonna fly over there, since it is faster. And I went down the 50 blocks to level 10, as you'll see very soon. It's a long track. I mean, you don't have to use all. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you don't have to use all redstone tracks. Gold. Okay, so now for our next part, we'll need some materials. So what you want to do here? Let's bring it out a bit more. Now you're gonna have, this is your center block, which this is like your life. I'm kidding. This is we're gonna bring out both sides. Each side you want to bring out about 7 blocks. Yeah, that's right, 7 blocks. So it's about like 15. So 1, 2, okay, really? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll bring on the other side. Yeah, you have to do double. Okay. It's really laggy now. It's really laggy when I record. It's perfect when I'm just playing regular. Okay, 7 on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This probably is longer than I'm actually supposed to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. That's okay. We can deal with it. At least I hope we can. Okay, so now you just kind of want to make like a border around this. Just like this. Yeah. Doing some of this stuff is very boring to watch, I know. Just try to deal with it. You know, it's only a few seconds. I'm pretty sure you can make this spawner wider if you wanted to. There's not really a need for it. Okay, so after you got this part, I want to choose a block. Well, actually, let's lose lapis. Try lapis here. Go up. Let's see, you're gonna go up 43 blocks, yeah. 2, 3, 4. You know what? I'll come back when we're up 43. Having to actually defeat the Ender Dragon. That's really laggy. Actually, I had to do because you came over here somehow. They started destroying all this stuff, you know. It really sucked. It wasn't too much damage. Anyways, to the next part. So the next part is gotta see. Can't really see. Flying does not work for me in this game for some reason. So I gotta angle it 16 this way. You have to make like around. So I did 15, so I have to do 17 this way, 4 across, and then 17 4. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 2, 3, 4. You just gotta match it up. Like that. And you gotta make this too high. You can use, obviously you're not gonna be able to, unless you're super rich on Minecraft, I don't think you'll be using lapis blocks. You be creative, you know. Lapis blocks are just some random color I chose. Also, instead of using lapis blocks for the way coming up, I should have used a different block, just to make it a little bit easier, but you know what, I didn't. You will need a lot of sticky pistons, though. I will warn you there. For the system, spawning system, you know, push them off. Well, basically what happens is you step on pressure plate, sends it to a redstone wire or repeater, which sends it to powers the block, and above that it powers the piston, which when they step on that it'll push them off the ledge. So next, oh, and I also did die. Cool. I got some pretty good enchantments when I was killing them. Not decent, and I just like did it pretty quickly. Okay, so you'll need vines, a button. So you know what you're gonna do with the buttons? You're just gonna put them all along the bottom like this, so the vines don't grow down. Oops. Okay, I'm glad I fly. And what these vines do is it automatically makes it so they'll fall the 43 blocks, or 44. Yeah. So you'll see. So you just put vines all the way across. I guess you could just do it on the top row or something like that, because they would grow. Probably by the time you're building, especially on survival. Because it does take a while. Let me fly, let me fly. Okay, where am I? Oh, wow. Where am I going? Like, this is very confusing. This is the problem about going on tiny render distance. I used to play on far, or sometimes normal. Usually on servers normal, and then on my single player far, unless I'm recording. Well, you'll see. So this is what happens. They'll get pushed off and they'll fall all the way down to this, but there will be bars all the way down, so they won't like go out of place and move. And next, we want to put these just so they don't spawn on here. Just put on the edges. And then next, we need to find a pressure plate. There we go. I want to put it all along the sides. Oh, by the way, this is some panda guy. You can search it up. Enderman XP farm would be made by a guy named Panda. I'll probably put a link in the description of his channel if you want to check him out. Then what you're going to do back here is you're going to pull it out one block, go out sideways, this. Then you're going to need some redstone dust and repeater. Redstone dust and repeater. And for this, you always want the redstone to be on the outside. And if it's an odd number, it should match up evenly. You want to skip a block each time. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wait, one. Yeah, it'll actually work. Never mind. Sorry, guys, about that. Let me just test the other side. See if I land in the correct spot. Oh yeah, it's one too short. I don't know how I got that wrong there. It's just a quick fix. Sorry about that. I'm very unprofessional on YouTube. Gotta get better. Luckily, it's not like a whole change we have to make. Luckily, I figured this out early on, or else we'd have to like change everything. Just gonna add the pressure plate. There we go. Okay. After you're done that, you're just gonna add repeaters facing outward. I want them set on 1. Then you're just gonna bring a block up like that. Bring it all the way across. You're going to take some sticky pistons. There we go. Okay. Take some sticky pistons just like this. Put them all the way across. Just like this. I take some lapis block. Just put all the way across, and this is how it works. So you get, you'll push them off. Boom, right there. They'll have half a heart left. And then it's basically just repeating. So to go to the next level, you just bring it up 2. Bring out 1, and this is the area where your pressure plates go on. Except this time, you don't have to add the sides if you don't want to. What I mean is you don't have to go like this, and then you can just leave it like that. And I'll be back after I do 5 of these, and I will catch up with you soon. Hey guys, I'm back, and I've finished pretty much the whole thing. What I've added, oh, quick note, on the top block or top thingy here, you want to put pressure plates, I mean slabs, so Endermen don't spawn here because you don't want them to spawn here. It reduces the spawn rate. And I'll show you how it works. So they spawn on a pressure plate, get pushed off, fall all the way down, and then you kill them from here. And yeah, as you saw, I also added this. This is just so they don't fall out. To make this, you just leave 2 spaces in between and go all the way up. So they won't be able to spawn, they won't be able to escape. Anyways, let's test this. So I'm going to change my options. Let's go to normal. See what happens. Sadly, there's going to be Endermen spawning behind there. Let's just see how this ends up working. Oh, we already got one. Might take a bit. Let's get an ender pearl. We can collect ender pearls. We're getting a few. No, it's not a very efficient one because there's not too many. If you add more, even if you have 2 side by side, it gets really efficient. You can already see there's lots of Endermen coming. You kill them, you get lots of XP. You get their ender pearls. The one thing I forgot to do is instead of doing this, you might want to change it to half slabs. Just so it's not so easy to walk in, because they are aggressive mobs, and it'll be very easy for you to get hit if you're up this high. Anyways, as you see, it does work, and it is very efficient way of getting ender pearls. Also, you get lots of XP. I mean, yeah, sorry, my tutorials aren't that great, but you know, it does work. Just trying to get the point out there. And hope you have a good day. Later.